Hi and welcome to my channel. So I try to make these little videos so I could kind of give you more clarity and share with you all the type of magic that I do. And for those of you that are just coming to my channel, that are not even part of my clientele, that are just kind of wondering about like love spells or spells in general. Today we're focusing on this is when you get any love spells from my Etsy shop, you'll get a download that looks like just like this, and it says directions for your love spell. I asked for the name of your lover, the desired outcome. I asked that you send pictures. I asked you to send pictures. I also send you pictures of your ritual. And then when you get this, the reason for this download is that I'm hoping that you print it and you get the small archangel seal, and you also get my beautiful divine energy picture. So I'm always sharing with you all I send it to everybody, my video on the love spell ritual. And I always express to you that you don't have to actually get the ritual, that really all you need is this little guy. So if you purchase any of my love spells, you're going to get this digital download. And I share with you how to use it, and it's so simple. So what you're gonna want to do, you want to grab some scissors, and you're gonna want to cut out this beautiful little divine energy image. Let me turn down. I have Harry Potter Ambience in the background. I will be linking it below. What's it called? The channel is Moving a SoundCloud. I just love it that it's Harry Potter music, so it makes me happy, especially that I've been personally going through some stuff, so I wanted to kind of keep everything really happy. And Harry Potter makes me happy. So I cut it out just like that, and then this is like something that you could have on your your desk. You could have it next to your bed. You could take it with you. You could create a small little altar, and it's very simple. So what you want to do with this divine energy is focus on the beautiful energy, which is the Hebrew name. Now, even though this is a copy, this is handmade. I actually designed the name, the Hebrew letters myself. I hand painted them, and then I added beautiful royal bright red crystals or glitter. So you read it from right to left, but then you say Shin Aleph Hey. This beautiful vibrational energy is to connect you with true love energy. Now, I call it the soulmate ritual because this is connecting you with your soulmate. A lot of you fear it because you're stuck with these partners, and you're like, well, I want this person. So even if they're not the soulmate, you still want them. But what this divine energy does, it clears out any obstacles. Especially if you're coming to me, you're coming because you have a need. You having issues with your love life. So you're seeking an alternative. You're seeking healing. Sometimes our love lives go through bumpy roads. I've had encounters with some of you that your beloveds have been in another relationship, and you've come to me because you feel that they're the true love. So we do all these, rituals, and I always share this with you. And many of you connect with your beloved. Some of you have to move on, because you got to understand, we don't always get what we want, but what we are connected with. We're all divine beings, and we're supposed to be with someone that, gives and receives, and it's kind of like your partner. I feel like the world has lost a lot of its respect from seeing how the way people treat relationships. I try to stay away from people that do love spells because they're infatuated with someone that's married and they want to break a household. Some of you will come to me with stuff like that, and off the bat, Spirit tells me, this person is a homewrecker. And I will be loving and very sweet, but I will be assertive and express to you that I personally don't do that. Those are karmic imbalances that I do not want to be part of. But going back to this ritual, this is to connect you with a beautiful essence and energy of true love. So what you want to do is simply gaze upon the name Shinalef He to connect you with that. What I do is then I visualize. Because see, I've been married for a long time. So I want me and my husband to have the best possible relationship. And especially when you're around a lot of negative people that are influenced, I've kind of stepped away from that. I've come into an area and a time in my life that I no longer allow that. Unfortunately, my main issues are my children and their significant others that tend to interfere in my life. But other than that, I no longer allow people to bring toxic or negative energy into my life. I try to keep it very serene. For many years, I have been trying to live in a very beautiful kind of alternate reality where I step back in a way. But with all the chaos in 2020 with this massive shift, I have fallen off my own personal wagon, and now I'm trying to recapture that alternate reality energy. So I use divine energy and I share this with you all because it's not just this one. I'm going to share with you all for depression. That will be my next video. So Shinalef He is a very powerful energy. Once you gaze upon it, and this doesn't have to take very long, 5 minutes of your time, and just memorize it. After a while, you will know what these letters look like, and you'll be able to just see this in your beautiful mind and just connect with this energy anytime. My personal time is at the energies of 111, 222, 333. Also, when I'm showering, when I'm in the element of water, water has such a beautiful frequency, and I share with you a lot of water magic. So I use these energies to manifest the things that I desire. Now, with this, you get the seal. I know the seal is small. Feel free to make copies. I use this seal because it invokes the beautiful angels. We have Archangel Gabriel, Zadkiel, Samael, Raphael, Haniel, and Michael. So what I do is I invoke those angels. I place my hands over the seal and I express and declare my intention. When I'm doing the candle magic, I do the same thing. I will write on the back. Like if you need them to call you, text you, reconciliation, you want to write your name, your beloved's name on the back, and write reconciliation around it. Light a candle. Magic can be very simple and yet also powerful. I am now extending a weekly Venus Love Energy service every Friday. Of course, give or take, I put the dates on the rituals. There's going to be times that I'm not going to perform it, but more often than not, I will try to do it every Friday. For now, the first 3 weeks of March, it's available in my shop. I will link the love spell below for this upcoming week, and if you want to purchase multiple weeks, feel free to just look in my shop. It's a brand new listing. So getting back to this, I also have a kit that I talk about in another video, so we're not going to go over it here. So that you use this, I have the oil, I have the votives, just so you could create this beautiful love altar, because having a simple love altar is amazing. Here I just share with you how to use the ritual. I asked you to try to do this for 7 straight days because it's all about intention, determination, and using it over and over. I like to use 21 days for my personal work, but I know a lot of you have very short spans of, because you're busy. So I understand. But if you do want the best possible outcomes, you want to use these rituals on a daily basis. Because it's one thing that I cast a spell for you and it'll last a couple of hours. If you, along with my energy work, do this for X amount of days, you will notice great outcomes in your life. So thank you for being part of my channel. I just wanted to share this with you. So when you get my love spells, you get this little download with all the directions. But I wanted to make sure that you knew why this was so very powerful. Don't fear that because it says soulmate that you're going to lose your partner, because I'm not going to say that you and your partner are going to live happily ever after, because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, no matter what spell you do, it's not going to manifest. I try to be as honest as I possibly can with you. You'll notice in my, I'll tell you, hey, like I'm seeing this. I'll see blocks or just signs of flags, things that you need to be aware of. A lot of the times we know certain truths, but we don't want to face them because we're so determined that this is the person. And then I'll have some of you that'll come because you think you want this person, and you come back to me a week later and you're like, I no longer want this person, I have somebody else. So just kind of like when you do energy work, and that's why mine is mostly candle magic, divine magic, and intention, because a lot of you are very everywhere. You're not sure what you want, but this will make your relationship a happy place. It doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't matter if you're just starting, especially if you're just starting. You want it to flow beautifully. This is great to use to connect with and then visualize, the outcomes. I always tell you all also to allow. Everybody's always in some kind of hurry. I have to get married now. I have to have the commitment now. He has to call me now. Everything is, sometimes, we go through stuff. I'm the first one that sometimes I go through things and I don't want to really, talk to anyone. I want to step back and go to hermit mode. Allow people to go through their stuff. I mean, as I'm doing this, today is February 28th, so we're closing the month of February. And we just left Mercury retrograde, and this full moon has kind of released a lot of our tension and anxieties and energies, has thrown things in our lives that we need to take care of, and it has caused a lot of friction and a lot of chaos. But we need to, like I said today, I am recapturing, rebalancing, getting right back on my journey. So that's what we, as a human spiritual being, that's what we need to focus on. Are we on the right path? Is this partner the one that I am meant to be with? It's about also realizing our truths, not making excuses, not being that toddler that wants that toy. Is that toy the right fit for you? So thank you all for watching my channel. I send you lots of blessings. I am so grateful for all your support. And like I said, the weekly ritual is now available. For those of you that are on my Patreon, your boxes are already in the mail. Many, many blessings. You have a beautiful new moon energy that is coming very, very soon for manifesting, and I will be talking about that shortly.